inner slope. So this one's obvious. Is this what you were talking about, by the way? Who asked that? Creeper. Was it this? Is this what you're talking about? Or is there something else? Oh, yeah. So this is just a stud on the side piece on its side. So it is this. How the plates were attached. Oh, this up here. The top. Gotcha. This. Yeah, that's also shockingly simple. There's just, from the other side, there's just a hinge in there, and it's on system. Ah, just noticed the 3 wide. Gotcha. Sorry, it's a little bright, but yeah, thought it was too wide. Got you. Yeah, but if sorry, every time I try to do something like that, the headphones are about to fall off. It's very uncomfortable. If I had to do it too wide, then I would just kind of cheat. I would use bar and clip construction. High quality pod racing simulator. Welcome back, Deanna. Left Mantis. Yeah, well, Deanna, I just need to get a better headphone solution. Because also when people do the Du Hast Yoda thing, I tend to headbang while the camera is off, and then that always gets me discombobulated as well. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. I was getting these in there. Uh-oh. Speaking of BMO, he's about to go pretty crazy here in a second. Gonna have to mute for a moment. Gonna be listening, just not active in chat. Fair enough. Thank you for that. That semi-active lurk, Nodak Shack. Good about how it all seems to take shape. Thank you, Deanna. Yeah, I feel like I finally have a flow and a process that really works for me. It feels natural. And it just aligns well with how I think about doing this creative stuff. You know, where I'm trying to take some inspiration from real life and yet create something original. Okay, it's time for me to... where I start from one specific shape, one specific sub-assembly, and just focus on that until I'm happy with that as a starting point, and then I start to build out another sub-assembly from there, even though it's completely out of order, entirely not the way you're supposed to design and build. But who cares? I'm liking it, and as long as I'm satisfied with how it turns out, then again, who cares? Who cares if I'm doing it quote unquote right? Watch someone's mind work on different things. Love it with my kids, but it's especially cool when you see something coming from nothing. Yeah. Because this is not based on a real boat.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not.
Du hast mich.
Oh yeah!
That is the jangiest it gets, chat.
Thank you, Pan Fred Nudo. Thank you, Mad Deanna. And Smoking Joe, excellent with the R2 scream. Pretty perfect. Pretty perfect combo. Dance every time. So, Fred, I'm glad I get you every time. I am glad. Thank you for doing that, man. Things are working well. I'm 2 hours in. It feels like I've been here for less than an hour. And I'm making all this progress on the cabin here. I'm starting to work around the cockpit area. The door is in.
Oh.
Pee-Louie. How rude.
RIP DJ Khaled. And good, we are at least getting some unfarts in the chat. None of them have been particularly successful, though. But thank you, Bad Deanna. Did a collab, yes. You could say that. You could say that. I ripped off some of his stuff. Elon Mutt's not bad, not bad. It's better. All right. Yeah, so I'll just continue with the cockpit area. Actually, the rear part is pretty good. Technically, I should try to connect this across. It's a pretty good opportunity, but I'll come back to it. Oh, there are multiple options here. Multiple options. I'm about ready to get this attached. Get this subassembly attached. It should switch to brown. Yeah, I should switch to brown. I'm on a roll. Yes, sir. Making it happening. 1x6. Oh, and Mr. Nudo. No more Porto. No more Porto. No more Porto. Faux. Name. Brain. Words. Lil Burpee. No mo Porto. Lil Burpee. He's on a drum roll. Still don't understand Blizzard's choice to ask DJ Khaled to do that event. It probably wasn't their choice so much. They probably hired somebody from the outside to be like, "Hey, bring some hype to this event and make it cool with the kids." And the person that they hired or the agency they hired just kind of missed the mark. Before it turns to a little throw up. Yes. Waller Customs, how's it going? Lonely Island set. How are you doing? Haven't seen you in here in a minute. Hope all is well with you. Local Lightning. Here from Australia. Won't be here for long. That's okay. It's all good. I've seen you here before. Thanks for stopping in. Even if it's for a short amount of time, it's all good. It's all good. Been busy building. Oh no. Because as I read this, I saw the little bit of. Yeah, it was a little bit disorienting. Yeah. But I saw the frowny face, and then I'm reading been busy building for a local Lego show. I'm like, why are you frowning about that? Like, that's time well spent. And then that just got canceled. That sucks. That hurts. That hurts. I am sorry. And is it canceled? Or is it canceled for now and will be rescheduled? Redeveloping the Lego airport to make it bigger. Fantastic. Excellent. I'm glad for you. I hope that process goes well. I love the sound of that, and I like doing things like that. Canceled and that's even worse. No hope. Whew. Joker Prince, good night to you. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep well. Take some pics. Yeah. Yeah, at least do a video. Is it stuff that was really going to be specific to this show that you are going to want to tear down now that the show isn't happening? Or are you going to keep it around and then use it for other purposes? Ordered some parts from Bricks and Pieces and they came in. Nice. This needs to be browned. BMO, love BMO. And keep some of it together. Had a very large micro-scale Gotham skyline. Okay, we'll pull down. It's already been to one show. Other stuff are life-sized. To scale Ghostbusters props. Wow. Yeah, definitely keep those assembled. Raunch Vlog, you and me both. Loss. Not worthy. Maybe one day. Switching to that brown made so much of a difference when I look through this skylight. Not seeing the white down below. It feels much better now. Much better. I wonder if this should actually be a medium nougat colored piece. If I should do a layer of medium nougat, or if I should do a layer of brown at the base of this. Macro fig version of Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I see, like Harry Potter and Hermione. So it'll be styled like a minifigure, not trying to look like the actual prop. Gotcha. So the oversized head and everything. That's cool. I feel like there's more charm to that than trying to make the real thing accurate. More charm to it. Making a Lego version that looks like the Lego version. Problem is, if I do if I do brown, it's only gonna show up for the rearmost 3 studs. Oh, only 3 studs? Oh, nah. I'll just do it in medium nougat. Gotta go and get ready for work. Right on. Forward to seeing this on YouTube when it's complete. Thank you. It will definitely go on YouTube with a small short video just showing the completed stuff, getting right to it. But thank you for hanging out for a little bit that you did. Appreciate you stopping by. Take care. And enjoy your building as well. This can this turn into a, yeah, it can turn into a 2x2. But maybe it shouldn't. I think I'll leave it like this. I could go across. Well, it's 5 studs wide, so I'm not going to go all the way across, but I could at least do a 2x4. Is this boat to accompany the gift with purchase sailboat? Nah. Hello there. Not that satisfied with. So first of all, I strive to have nothing non-custom in my world, in my Lego world. You know, I build Lego sets to do the reviews and to get parts and to learn techniques that Lego uses, but I'm not much into collecting Lego sets for sets. You know, I'm really into the custom stuff myself, so you could consider this to be, instead of a gift with purchased sailboat, if you must. It's really not related to it at all. This is just for my city. So I've got my little marina. So I've got a motorboat, a small sailboat, and I need to make more custom stuff to fit into that space. So that's what I'm working on. The next one. Cabin, but I'm not going to go through the whole demonstration process again right now, because I'm about to get this cabin actually attached in there. I'm just shoring it up and making sure that there will be no gaps. Probably put another. I could do 1x4s back here, but I won't. 4x4 across here, or a 2x4. Thank you, Jay the Bee. It'll look a lot better when it's done. But the work in progress, I'm happy with thus far. I am very much not a pro, but oh well. Enjoying it regardless. I'm a noob. I'm a Lego mock building noob. Maybe one day I'll fix that. Struggling to post them, huh? Liked and appreciate the YouTube video on the train. Thank you. I wish that one was that one I think should have been a slightly shorter video. I think the ones on the trucks have been better. Keep review assembled. Thank you, J-Dog. Would not consider me a noob. Well, I mean, relatively speaking. Relatively speaking, I am a talentless nobody. Relative to the pros. But, like I said, I'm okay with that. And I'm enjoying it regardless. I think this was the correct decision there. And so if the width is 5, the width is going to come right out to here, which means I could potentially thicken the side up. I'm wrong this time. I can potentially, I think I'm going to take the rigging down now. It's getting close to time. Even though people just joining the stream are going to be like, what is that? What are you working on? Is that a motorboat or something? Well, I'll just have to live with that because I need to make the next phase of progress here, which requires taking some temporary stuff down to prepare for some more permanent stuff. That should go right there. Excuse me. Yeah. It's just right. It's just right. That or brown. Kind of feel like brown would be better, but for right now, I'm gonna try the gold, see if it grows on me a little bit. See if it grows. Why did this get brighter? Sometimes things get brighter around here. Nope. That should be right where it is. Oh well. Adjust that at another time. This goes, yeah, it goes right there. That's the spot. Which means, oh, there's not much room beneath. There's room for just a single plate. Okay. So I can do brown underneath that. Do a couple 2x3s. I might just see just a little hint little hint of that underneath. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's challenging because this is not a Bricklink supported build. It's just using parts that I have, and I'm definitely quite limited in selection for especially the slightly less common colors, and I've not stocked up on them for MOC making in particular. This should have like some storage in it or something. There should be like a clip to hold on to some rope, maybe. That's what I need to do. I need to go get some rope. Easy to get out of hand. Spending money on Bricklink, yeah. Yeah, so many of my projects have led to Bricklink order after Bricklink order. You know, even at my low level of competency, still trying to get something to look the way that I think I want it, or the best I can do, without it having rainbows in it. It just always ends up leading to all the monies being spent at all the Bricklinks. And then I end up always buying more parts than I need, because I've got stuff on my want list and stuff, and I just have so many pieces I need to make more stuff with the pieces that I have. Something about building with what you have is more like when you're building as a kid, yeah. Although, I mean, we have a lot more pieces and sorted, you know, than we did as kids for sure. But there's something different about it. There's something different in a good way.
Hello there.
Hey, aces and eights. Let me go get some. Oh, I've got chain as well. I'll probably only use chain up front, but let me get some rope. BRB. Forgot I had a bunch of it from a while back. I ordered a bunch in black, which is even more appropriate to this build. Oh, this is it's not supposed to look red. It's like a dark orange, but it's from Mega Constructs. That's their version. This is an axle. This is a bar. Got a pry bar at the base, and then this side will grab studs. First few purchases as an AFOL were Cafe Corner and Green Grocer when they were still on shelves. Figured out those two sets alone counted for more parts than I ever had as a kid. Yeah. Well, I, as a kid, can remember 4 sets that I had in total, ever, throughout my entire childhood. Most of my love for Lego came from looking at, oh, this must happen, yes. Came from looking at little mini catalogs, fold out little mini catalogs. Can't believe the exact piece I wanted exists, and I have it in the color I needed at that. Oh, not that button, this button. Yeah, the catalogs. It's all about the catalogs, because you could just lose yourself in them. You could just imagine. You can imagine all of it. The photography was so good, was so imaginative. Created little worlds, and you could just get lost and just, yeah. Catalogs were the best. Wow, you still have your old sets from your childhood. Lucky. I've seen updated Cafe Corner. Yeah, I think they could do updates of the old ones. Maybe different colors, but definitely updated builds. But based on the old, there's definitely plenty of a market for it still, I think. Oh no! This is gonna have to be up higher. Everything is not going as I've foreseen. Could also go from the side over here, which means I could do a second one. I don't know what I want to have hanging down lower, if anything. Still dream of making backdrops to display your sets against. Understandable, relatable. Ordering sets? No, go ahead and ask that to the chat. You know, I'll be getting a lot. Maybe I could put like a handhold on the top. Would that be useful? A handhold? I think if I did a handhold, it would need to be up higher. Just leave this alone for now. Sitting in the action World City catalogs, and cities made of actual Lego bit bricks. Welcome back, Aces. There you go. Just offset this slightly. Ah, there it is. That's the full height. Full height. For right now, I'll put this like so. Don't buy that many sets anymore. Shifted to recreating real things. Gotcha. Primarily trains. Hey, train love. Gotta have that train love. Oh, this is actually. One plate too tall now. Come on. Shouldn't be that hard to find. There. I think it was a sneaky way to go. Halloween themed. This was going to have this guy, but instead, it's just going to have a single 1x1 plate at the top just to fill in the space. This is almost anxious times as I approach the moment of connection, where it's all going to go together and stay that way. Studs are going to be pushed down, and then there will be no turning back. Put my second inverted white tile on this side, close in that side of the cockpit area. Pret man, how's it going? Getting closer. I think I might just have to live with the gap there, although I wonder if I go with one more. Oh, that actually brings it on system. And since it does, I will take advantage of that. Because I can. So switch to a 2x2 above, 2x3 below. Get a little bit more height. I'm just working my way down. Two by two above, 2x3 below. Or, yeah, that's what it is. That's how it has to be. Do what must be done. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I think we'll get 2x5s. It's possible. I think they'll avoid it. Do it. As much as they can. Lego tends to be very, very stubborn, for better or worse. It's really convenient when you build like Kobe and you have 2x5s and 2x7s and 1x9s, you know, whenever needed. Took them this long to make 1x5, yeah. I think I want to do white. I think I want to do white in the center, just underneath this black base here, the gasket. So you'll see just a little peak of white around the edges. This area in here, I think I want to be brown. It's really only going to be just that 1x4 area, and possibly the two studs around the corners. That might not be enough. Might not be enough area to make a different color. Perhaps I should just leave it. I should just leave it white. Can kind of guess what it'll look like right now by letting my eyes go a little bit blurry and just looking at the dark red as brown. It's okay. I'm gonna have to try it with white. Just temporarily drop that in, see what it feels like. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It kind of helps other details to stand out better. So many builds that look good with odd numbered sizes. Agreed. Like 5 studs wide is really good for cars, especially with a 4 stud wide greenhouse. You get some hips on them. So that would just be jumpered there. That works fine. Yeah. Yeah, white. Simple enough. Got a little bit of edge around there. And I don't have enough room for one of these, do I? Nah. Not quite. Not quite, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna leave the studs too. Or maybe not right here. Yeah, not right here. I'll put a drain there. I'll put a suggestion of a drain. Or I could put a drain on on 2 corners if I wanted to. Let me try that. See how that feels. Or just one.
You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No! Try not!
Du hast mich.
Thank you, Brick Cave. Thank you very much. What a way to go out. What a way. Very classy exit. Thank you for that. And take care. Till next time. Sleep well. And we'll see you around soon. Nanotony, welcome back. How you doing? Thank you, J-Dub. Good afternoon, yes. Yes, it is definitely afternoon. Wait, 8? Is it very early morning for you, Monotony? Very early morning? I'm on an important step here. I'm preparing to attach the cabin. It's kind of scary. Gonna try it. I'm gonna try it like that. this will... do I want to do this? Do I? Oh, monotony. Monotony. Gotcha. Monotony. I see what you did there. It's 1:30. 1:30 in the morning.
Wow.
Gotcha. So very late night. I don't think I need this. But I don't want to do too much detail just for the sake of detail. So let me go ahead and leave it at that. Might even put a nah. I was thinking of putting a 1x3 across it, but no. I have too few 1x3s, so that is the solution. 1x4. Stud here. Wheel? Where's my wheel? Oh, it's here. Wheel goes back. And then these need to be jumpers to the inside. Yep, jumpers will work. And those will be, well, at least on one side. On one side it'll be jumpers. The other side, 2 jumpers. Wait. One 1x3. Excuse me. One 1x3 jumper. Needs to be brown though. I don't know if I have brown. Needs to be brown. Black, I mean... Black could be used, but I would really prefer brown. I don't see any. I don't see any. I just see black. Let me check my latest bricks and pieces order, just in case there were any in there. Any at all? Nah. Got some inverted tiles. Corners, 1x1 with handle or with bar. Hopefully I can live with that. I was working till 11 p.m. on the airport. Gate to Dubai. Oh, okay. After that, driving home, watching Thomas. Now Jang, right on. For working in the evening instead of early duty. I'm more of an evening person as well. Recreated British Bricks Stepney train. This image I see. Same thing again tomorrow at night. I think that's acceptable. I think I'll have to live with that. Oh, I'm pushing the piece down. So much commitment. Because taking that piece out would not be easy. Would not be easy at all.
It is you who are mistaken
About
a great many things.
That really should go farther down. I wish I had more room. Wish I had more room down there, but I really don't. Go to for deciding what to write on. Steering wheel, good size. Thank you. Yeah. I think it works. So close, so close. I'm worried about what's going to happen down there at the base. If I'm going to be unhappy with it. Does it need to be taller? Can it be taller? I don't think it can. Going 1x3 across. It's a 1x3 space. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It is a 1x3 space. That could be a stud. It does not need to be, but it could be. Could at least add a little lip underneath. If I could turn this, if I can move this down. Move this down. Well, Andrew, I mean, some people say that I complain too much in reviews today because they want me to just say everything that Lego does is perfect and wonderful, and if it costs way too much, well, that's my problem because you have to pay way too much because quality. I just need to adjust my expectations and stuff. And then I do reviews of things that I really, really like. And then people are like, oh, you're just sponsored by Lego. You must be. I'm not. You must be sponsored because you said something good about them. Lego is horrible. Everything they do is terrible. And if you think otherwise, you're dumb. You're brainwashed. You're a fanboy. So I get both sides. I get both sides of the argument. I get hated on for liking Lego, hated on for not liking Lego sometimes. White colored deck is rare on an old yacht. Well, this is an updated one. I've personally been on some. The thing is, I'm limited with the pieces that I have. Like if I could make all of this medium nougat, that would be great. The pieces just don't exist, or certainly I don't have them. You know, I have very few options for what I can do. So I have to work with what I have and what I can. And adjust. And I've been on boats that have been updated, that have more, that are older from the older times, not super old though, that have a lot of white on them. That is too far. That is not going to work. What I just put there is not going to work. That's the internet for you. Forget the haters, their life is very poor and boring. Yeah. It would be great if it were that easy. It would be great if it were easy to just ignore them, but sometimes they become very, very persistent and very difficult to ignore. Especially when they start operating in unison, when they work together. I really want to turn that into a stud now, but I have to destroy the piece.
I'm back.
I have to destroy the piece to get it out. City's coming along okay. You can see all my updates on my city related stuff on my city specific channel. Apologies for this, folks, but I'm not going to spend 20 minutes disassembling this thing and putting it back together just to take a single tile out. I'm going to destroy that tile and throw it away and not be in any way, shape, or form ashamed of that. Because half an hour of time is worth a lot more to me and my life than a single tile piece. Do I use Kobe? No Kobe in my Lego builds. My Lego builds are pure, quote unquote pure. Sesame Street in a city? I'm sure that's been done. Something you gotta excuse me, you gotta Google it though. One, two, three. That should fit, right? Do I want it to be white? Sorry. Oops, not that. Slide over right there. Yes. Please fit. I think you'll fit, won't you? Yep. Now, will this fit? That will work just fine. That will work just fine. All around. I don't see any impediments right now. Just like that. If I made any mistakes, correcting them is going to be very difficult, because taking this back off is going to take some time. This is not designed to be easily taken apart. It's designed to hold itself together and not fall apart in my hands. Yeah, I put Daily Bugle in my city to show it off. I did a whole video on that. I did a video where I took 2 Daily Bugles and put them together, just putting their all their removable levels, all the floors, one on top of another, to make it almost double high, and then one that's just a single ground floor. So it was almost double the height. and it was much, much smaller than my than my skyscraper still, even with 2 of them. There we go. That's the cabin. Still need to do something in here to try to fill up that gap a little bit. But I might just do something really simple. Thank you, Juicy Gold. It's getting there. Yes, Monotony. Monotony, you are Tony. Sorry, Tony. That's gonna take me a minute to remember that. You are absolutely correct. Building smaller is more difficult. It's easier to get something that looks correct than to get something that looks. It's easier to get something that looks correct when you have a larger size and you can just use more and more pieces to make it work. Lots of hate on the new road pieces. Don't really do city. Someone explain it. Don't want to get into that too far because there was a lot of really, really awful hate that was spread around the Lego community. It was very, very shameful, coordinated hate raids by Lego fans versus other Lego fans. But ultimately it comes down to a lot of people who made their cities with the old base plates, who were mad that Lego had given up on that old baseplate design and decided to stop selling them, and doing the new ones, which are better, but they're not 100% immediately easily compatible. I mean, there are plenty of easy ways to make them work together, but there's, they're not the same. They're not the same, and a lot of people were just mad that they had invested in the old ones and now won't be able to get more of the old ones because they're being discontinued. But on a more positive note, I think I could make a button. At some point, I'll make a button for that. On a more positive note, there are lots of easy ways to make the old base plates and the new base plates work